Welcome back to another episode of Trails into Reverie, folks. In the last episode, we finished off with a little bit of side content, which that was grueling. We have
Connecting
a little
to
more.
Reverie Garden database.
Pom-Pom Party, Star, I think we've done all that we did in that, like, Beachside Vacay, Magical Lisa, LS. There's still so much side content and mini-games to do. And we can access...
We should be able to fish here.
All of it at any time, but we're going to do a little more of it. Not the minigames. I think we're going to ignore the minigames for now. Also, just going to make sure the microphone is picking up, and we are. I'm wondering if maybe we just go knock out some of these fucking daydreams.
Rendering browsing interface.
So we got 4 in each. These two both took an episode on their own. God help me. It's either that or maybe we go do a trial or two. I'm thinking maybe we knock out a trial or two here, and then we'll go back and do some...
Trials available.
This trial could have commit... Oh, I need the... Both level 114. I'm actually not even allowed to do trials right now. Huh. Well, as I said, we can always come back and do the Reverie, all the side content we want.
Rendering
later.
browsing interface.
Fuck it. We'll go through a memory or two. A flashback. Whatever the fuck they call it. A daydream. That's it. A daydream. Ooh. The morning bell. Why is the teacher confused? Did she not know the bell would go? Third period. Decorum. As I am sure you're already aware, we have 2 founding principles here at St. Australia. The first is humility and austerity. The second is service toward others. These ideals are rooted in the real world actions of our school's namesake. The story begins in the distant past. Recall our patron saint, the Lady Australia. Approximately 900 years ago, the capital was enshrouded in mysterious miasma. She was the miracle worker who saved countless lives. It was thanks to her efforts that then Emperor Astorius Rise Arnar II was able to relocate his people and vassals to St. Ark. The words and principles she left behind serve as our spiritual support today. Don't you fall asleep! This is important shit!
Close to half a year has passed since the end of the war. It's already been a while since St. Australia opened back up after a temporary break. Recently, all kinds of stuff's been going on in Crossbell. And Prince Olivert even got married. But despite everything going on in the world beyond these walls, the drudgery of my days remain entirely unchanged.
The drudgery?
Yep. Welcome to my teenage purgatory.
Who are you? Micah, I guess. Hey, Micah, are you even listening? Midday break? Why is this in my... What? Mr. Was it now? Sheesh, I knew you were off in La La Land. Anyway, your big brother goes to the famous Thor's Military Academy, right? I read in the Imperial Chronicle about all the amazing students who helped end the war and everything. Do you think you could introduce me to your brother? Huh? To Wayne? Your Wayne sister, okay. Yeah, you don't want that. He's a ball of misery, annoying, and never stops to catch his breath. We're talking all brawn and no brain. Brutal. Dang, you're mega harsh on him. What a shame. You're such a lucky individual, and yet your poor brother. How pitiable. Pitiable. I gotta read better, man. Bro's got this friend, Stark. He's a real lady killer, but I haven't seen him lately. And gone are the days of my full-page magazine spreads of Prince Cedric and Lord Rufus. Ugh, I need more hotties in my life. You really are something else, you know that? Slight bit. You've been super out of it as of late, so I thought it might have something to do with the recent coma incidents. I'm an idiot for worrying about you. You mean the rumors that have been the talk of the school? Whew. The very same. Gotta sit up straighter, maybe. A grand mystery unfolding at our very own St. Australia. Isn't it kind of weirdly exciting? healthy, energetic young girls suddenly falling into comas without rhyme or reason? Why would that be exciting? Pretty sure that sounds like a nightmare. And after being out for half a day, they suddenly wake up, only for their memory of the incident to be a total blank. That's very strange. There have already been 6 victims. Anyone could be next. Hey, Micah, what do you think? Is there foul play at work? I mean, it's probably just one big coincidence, right? People around here have got all kinds of pent-up exhaustion and stuff. You can be such a downer sometimes, you know that. We've had victims in our own class, and yet you couldn't care less. I personally think this is the result of someone casting a curse. It always goes back to the curses, doesn't it? Everyone's always like, it's gotta be a curse. Fortune telling was popular at school last year, but you never know about curses. That's totes possible. And then, when you consider the 7 mysteries of Saint Estrella, that you're getting really into the occult now. Everything's just so boring. I can't believe I have to sit through 3 more years of this. Ugh. The hell? If you don't like it, that'd be pretty rough, wouldn't it? Heavy load there. It also is warm, so... Oh. Sorry for my Snapchat noises. I gotta put this on the do not disturb. Oh. Oh. What the fuck was that about? Hello, Vision of Beauty spotted at 10 o'clock. Who the heck is that? I don't know who that was either. Micah, leave her. Girl's in another world right now. Now there is somebody out there. I swear it. Saint Estrella's violet in bloom. A daydream. Okay, so there's Elise, and Yuna, and Muse. Where are we? Should I know them right off? So this is where one of the students suddenly collapsed, huh? It is pretty out of sight. I could totally see some creepy skulking around here. Though the security guard said he hadn't heard a word of any intruders. Are you Kurt, but with long hair? I think Kurt with a wig on, aren't you? You look like Kurt. Correct, we have no clues, and this entire situation shrouded in mystery. There have now been 6 girls who have collapsed. I cannot allow there to be any more victims. It really is awful. Shut up, okay? We're gonna solve this mystery no matter what. Hey, wait, is that who I think it is? It is indeed. The cavalry has arrived. Elliot, my homie! Long time no see, everyone. Hope you weren't waiting too long. I see. So Elliot's going to be helping with our investigation. Oh, that is so Kurt. Hi, I didn't mean to surprise you all. Truth be told, I've been visiting here off and on as a provisional music lecturer. And while I might not be a permanent member of the faculty, I still want to do what I can to make this place safe for the students. Thank you so much. It means a lot having you here. Glad to be of service. And I've got to say, seeing you all in Saint Estrella uniform sure is quite a sight. Especially a certain someone over there. Oh, it's Kurt. They're even giving a nod now. But hey, you rock.
I'm not even sure what to say to that, quite frankly.
How'd you get your voice like that?
How did it come to this?
Or do we have some kind of orbital device? I would hope an orbital device, in that he can't just send his octave that high, because that would be crazy! That'd be talent on another level, and I wouldn't be able to comprehend it. It all started a few days ago. There's no other way to put it, really. Students have been falling into a deep sleep without warning at the academy. There must be some root cause behind this phenomenon. Her Highness will be returning to school next week, and I'd rather this didn't stay unsolved for her arrival. Even if it's just patrolling the grounds, could I ask you for your assistance? Absolutely, we'd love to help. Ash, Allie, and the instructor are all out right now. But even if the whole group can't join me, Muse and Kurt can put in double time for this. What she said, the instructor would never turn you down if you were here. It's only right that we help not only you as his sister, but the princess as well. I, of course, wholeheartedly agree. I'm sure Instructor Tell will be more than approve if we frame this as part of our extracurricular activities. Just let us know what you need from us. Thank goodness. It's a relief to hear you say yes. I knew Reen was away, so I wasn't sure how this little meeting was going to go. This may work out for the better, even. How so? Well, a smaller group allows us to be discreet. There are currently no signs that this is malicious in nature, but I'd prefer not to worry the students or their guardians. Good point. The circumstances are too vague to be causing a panic. I'd definitely be better to keep this on the down low. I have an idea. Why don't we dress up as students of St. Australia? You and Una could do that, yes? I'll have to provide assistance from the sidelines, but there's not much we can do to solve that. Yeah, unfortunately, if we learn anything on the inside, we'll let you know. But Muse's like, but wait a minute. The sidelines? Oh, that just won't do. We're gonna strap you up like a woman. You'll love it, Kurt. It'll have to do, Muse. What makes you so certain of that? These are some very strange circumstances. There's no telling what danger we'll run into while on site. If it does turn out to be something malicious, the student body as a whole could very well be in grave danger. Could you do anything from the sidelines then? No, you must come with us. Sorry, I don't think I'm following you. Muse, don't tell me. Just leave everything to me. She's like, I already have the outfit and the wig. And knowing her ass, wouldn't doubt it. And that's how we came to be... Crystal? I don't know what you would name him. Adios, help me. This skirt is so uncomfortable. I never realized how defenseless they make you feel. Plus, Muse had me drink that weird secret witch's brew, and now even my voice is different. So that's how we got your voice to be different. I just have to remind myself that this is for the royal family. This is so they can be at peace. Curtina? We could have tried a little better. Are you okay? Oh yes, I'm fine. Let's hurry and investigate the rest of the school. I just want it to be done over with. Right, I'm counting on you. Hey now, don't get all shy on us. As far as we can tell, you look perfectly fine. Just relax. She's right. Be more confident in yourself. I know you can do it, Curtina. Be more confident? Seriously? You have my sympathies, Kurt. Anyway, let's get down to business. I think there are two possibilities here. Either there's some kind of sleeping gas leaking somewhere, or someone is using a drug to commit a criminal act. We don't have much in the way of clues yet, so we should approach this from both angles. Good idea, then let's... Oh, aren't you from the middle school section? Oopsie, caught red-handed. Sorry, President Elise. I haven't seen them around before, so I couldn't help but be a little nosy. Oh, wowzers! So you're investigating the coma incidents. Thank you so much for coming all the way here to help. You're all my heroes. Wow, you put on a good face, don't you? This is a serious matter, you know. If possible, we'd really appreciate it if you kept all this on the down low. We wouldn't want rumors traveling through the school. Oh, come on, I'd never say anything. My lips are sealed. Mostly. Fine. You already know what's going on. At this point, we might be better off having her cooperate with our investigation. You guess you somebody else. You mean, guess she's coming along. We could use a guide anyway. Exactly. Muse and I were going to do that. But I think we stand out too much. Precisely. President Elise can't enter a room without commanding its attention. I'm also not up to date on the latest rumors here, so an actual student might be the best fit. Oh gosh, for real? Awesome, how lucky am I? I don't get to be bored, sit in the classroom and learn about history, I guess, is all they were doing, so please calm down. Listen carefully, Micah. There's no telling what sort of danger lurks at the center of this mystery. Now, normally I'd never allow for this, but this time around, we have the perfect escort. Just don't forget, that this is an exception. An escort? Who? This young lady is a swordswoman recognized by the royal family. With her here, our safety ought to be assured. You could so tell it's Kurt now. I don't know why I couldn't at first glance, but...
Hi. My name's Micah.
Do you swing both ways, or do you just recognize they're a dude somehow?
May I ask yours?
My name is Curtina. I know full well how tormented by fear and uncertainty you all must be. But I vow to solve this mystery alongside my companions.
I only asked because she was talking about dudes, but now she's, like, all over this Curtina. Maybe she does swing both.
It is but for a short time, but I look forward to working with you, Micah.
Oh, Adios above. She's lovely.
She might.
Did I see something odd?
Oh boy. Kurt's in for it now. Now this is the drama I live for. Give it a rest, music. Ahem, Micah, make sure to be on your best behavior. Oh, and about that ring of yours. It's not against the rules to wear jewelry, but do take care with something that valuable. There's something about that ring? Oh, whoops. My bad, I'll be more careful. Cortina, huh? I can't believe I get to work with her. I'm the luckiest girl at St. Estrella. Thus, did Micah join the investigation team. The group then split into two. After seeing off Elise, who had student council duties to attend to, they began to look around the school. I can see every one of these daydreams is going to be a full episode of this series. It's kind of rough. Won't lie. And we're here. This is the roof. The site of another incident, huh? Whoa, nice vibe up here. Right? The view is sublime. It's always crowded up here during lunch. People are rarely up here after school, but every now and then you get girls doing little clandestine meetups? Sure. Really? Talk about a classic Girls Academy cliche. Not that I'm interested in that sort of thing, or... Are you taking in the view? Taking in a sense? Getting the vibe? What you feeling? Goddess, she's beautiful. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but he really does pull the uniform off well. Idios. Help me. My fish in a water feeling aside, I have to make sure this girl doesn't figure out who I am. The three of them split up to search for clues on the roof. However, no clues to be spotted. I didn't really turn anything up. It's just normal open space, no holes for gas leakage or anything. And the incident occurred at lunch. Even if it was someone on the inside, I found it hard to believe they'd be able to pull it off in front of so many people. Actually, I was present when it happened. One of the upperclassmen was talking, and then all of a sudden, she just collapsed. I called for a teacher and everything. It took half a day for her to wake up. In the end, they said it was anemia. Huh. Well, that's not entirely implausible, but... Anyways, ladies, I'd say it's about time we hit up the next spot. You think? The music room. We're getting ready for a recital, are we? Instructor Elliot. Hey, practicing during your time off. We love to see it. That we do, we love to see it. But of course, there's barely any time left before the next concert. Instructor Elliot, could I ask you for your help after school? My oh my, you're quite the popular one. It's all a little embarrassing, to be honest. Is this what it feels like to be Reen? Actually, there's something I'd like to bend your ear about, if you don't mind. Do you happen to know anything about the coma incidents? Happening at St. Estrella? As it so happens, yes, one of the incidents took place in this music room. It was when the middle school girls came here to clean it after school. One of them suddenly collapsed as they were preparing for club. It's the ring. It's gotta be something with that ring. I was next to her at the time. She really did faint out of nowhere. It was terrifying. I see. So she was next to her, but unaffected, And according to one of the younger students, there was a middle schooler who collapsed during class 2. Rumor has it that most of the incidents have been during break time or after school, but I guess it's not a definite thing. Huh, so there are cases that don't fit the MO. Could you explain in more detail? Could you please? Just a little bit? We've done the rounds, but we still don't have any real clues. By the way, where are we? The first floor of the middle school. People barely come here, because all it really has are the prep room and the storehouse. So it's not interesting. Alright, we revert. I see, and no incidents have happened here, right? Either way, we should still check it out. That's when you hear thud. You're gonna follow me, aren't you? No sound of the lock being forced open or anything out of the ordinary, really? Yeah, judging by all the dust, this place hasn't been touched in at least 2 weeks. They're both incredible. I'm so glad I came along. Yuna is super reliable and smart, and Cortina's just so beautiful and... Hey, so it doesn't have to be related to the coma incidents, but... Have you noticed anything weird around here? Any problems? Let's see. None? Well, not that I could think of, honestly. Outside of this coma stuff, it's been peaceful. Like, maddeningly so. Okay, my bad. Oh, but come to think of it, something came to mind. Heh, it's completely related, but I actually found this ring around here. Check it out. That's the problem, is the fucking ring. Oh, wow. Looks like it cost a pretty mira, that's for sure. I'm always getting lucky with this stuff. Well, stuff like this, for I am Micah, the goddess of fortune. The goddess of fortune. Right. She's certainly an interesting girl. And I certainly know someone on the opposite end of the luck spectrum. I went around with someone from the student council to check if anyone dropped any rings, but nobody laid claim to it, so I ended up keeping it for myself. But carrying it with me ever since, though I know better than to flaunt it all over the place. Oh, so it's your not-so-dirty little secret, eh? She's cunning as heck, but I can't fault her for it. Ah, the class bell. Oh, time flies. Since we've done the rounds, let's regroup with Musa and the others to exchange info. You're already leaving? In that case, I'll talk to the teachers to get them to let you help during class. Micah, you really don't have to. It's no big deal, Lady Cortina. Anything for you. Alright, Kurt. Time for Plan B. I feel bad, but this is best for everyone. What are you doing? Tell me, what are you doing? Micah, there's no telling what dangers could await us. Oh boy. I don't want to put you in harm's way. Let us take it from here, please. Lady Cortina. Thanks so much for showing us around, Micah. Make sure you get back to class. Good day to you. Damn. You just swooned the shit out of her and she dropped everything. Be still, my pubescent heart. God, wait! I've got to keep my head in the game. If I lose track of her now, Oh, but first, I'd better stash the ring. Wait, come to think of it. Did I actually find this ring? And was it really around here? My memories are kinda hazy. Are you about to go out of it? Well, that's not normal. But whatever, now's not the time for this. Wait for me, Lady Yuna, Lady Cortina. It's the fucking ring. The fuck's wrong with that ring? What kind of voodoo magic we got on that ring? What are we doing here? The Student Council President's Office. Class time. I see. So even you guys weren't able to figure out what's going on. Unfortunately, we did at least check out all the places where it happened. But they were scattered all throughout the campus grounds. And there was nothing odd about any of them. The roof, a classroom, the hallway, the rose garden. It's hard to believe there's been some kind of gas leak at so many disparate spots. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It just doesn't seem natural. Which means there's a perpetrator here. In the time we spent interviewing people, we found no commonalities between victims. In other words, it's indiscriminate. The perp is just picking targets at random. Is it really possible? That's the question. We have to figure out their modus operandi. Operandi. I think it's operandi. Their modus operandi. That's how I say it anyway. That's how I say it. Most of the incidents took place during breaks or after class, and there were people around. The idea of a criminal picking a victim based on zero criteria out of a large crowd of people, it just doesn't seem likely. Yeah, I feel like we're so close, but something is eluding us. Now that I really think about it, it's such a bizarre set of incidents. No matter how much we look into it, it feels like we're grabbing at thin air. Yeah, maybe it really is the fault of that good luck charm. Oh yeah, that one girl talked about the rumors circulating around campus. High school girls seem to love that sort of occult-esque stuff. Cult, huh? It's always the occult. It might not be just a rumor after all. Elliot, I do not like where this is heading. I see, there's a third possibility we hadn't considered. Yeah, it's not entirely impossible. What if there was something capable of causing unexplained phenomena? I'm sure you guys are familiar with what I'm getting at. Oh yeah. Wait, you can't mean an artifact! Oh yeah! Bingo! You've come across them a few times. Just a handful. So-called gifts from the goddess, incapable of being analyzed with modern technology? That's a big one. And when it comes to incidents caused by artifacts, then one thing's for sure. There must be an activation trigger. Yeah, we need to approach this from a different angle. Yuna, have you noticed anything? A connecting thread we might have overlooked? Now that you mention it, there's something that's been nagging at me this whole time. Something that might tie everything together. The female disguise? The female student? Or the middle school section. I'm gonna say the female student. Did I fuck it up? She was a victim, so she was definitely connected, but I have to narrow this down or it won't be very useful. The middle school section! At least you got 2 tries. Right, the middle school section. Oh, that did come up quite a few times. Most of the places where incidents occurred were in public, but on the flip side, there were spots where the middle school girls gathered as well. And the biggest hint of them all is the incident that took place in the middle school classroom. That was the only instance of someone losing consciousness in a classroom, right? Yeah, I heard that was actually Micah's class. We should talk to her again and get... Wait, we said about class, didn't we? Darn! Guess we'll talk to her during the next break between classes. Thank goodness. I figured you'd all be here. Hey, Elise. What's wrong? I'm hoping this is nothing serious, but... You know that one girl, Micah? One of the teachers reported that she hasn't come back to class. Seriously. That's odd. We parted ways with her at the middle school section hallway. But now that you mention it, I rather doubt she actually went back to class. So why? This is concerning. Agreed. Let's go look for it, just in case. The last time we saw her was around here. Oh! What in the world is that I'm sensing? It's coming from down those stairs. That should be just the storage area, though. Yes, but something doesn't seem right. Oh, because we're gonna have to do some baddie fighting down here. Guaranteed. What the heck? Oh! Well, that's not quite what I expected to see. I kind of expected somebody kind of unconscious, maybe something around her. Not what looks like a portal. A magic circle, or a teleportation circle. Connected to somewhere else. Micah could well have wandered through it, as much as I hate to entertain the possibility. Either way, we have to go and see. It might be connected to the coma incidents. Agreed. It's highly likely there are dangers ahead, and we're the only ones qualified to investigate. But just to be safe, let's go through with a group of 4 and leave some behind to keep watch. A wise idea, and one I think you'd be best suited to put into practice, Elliot. You're really gonna tell me to leave my best healer back? The students all know you well, so you can easily keep them away. Good point. I'll leave the rest of you guys new class 7. Bastards! Music can heal too, and I think maybe Elise has maybe some healing magic and arts, that's what I mean. But Elliot's my main boy. Understood. Once we're prepared, we're charging it. Well, it told me to leave him behind, but I can actually take him. I'm gonna leave him behind just for the sake of the story. Yes, use this formation, even though a little reluctantly. It probably would have been best to take him. Where are we? It looks like some kind of church. Wait, no, I know this place. Yes, we're inside the structure that played host to events immediately preceding the Great Twilight. It can't be. Oh yeah. It can be. The Grawl of Erebos. Been a hot minute for me. Woo! For all y'all that don't know what that is, I suggest doing a little bit of research because it's a lot to grasp. Just know it is a huge part of games prior. Look into it if you need to know. If you're just here for the ride of this game, you're just going to carry on with me. But how did we come to be inside it now? This is just speculation on my part, but the Grawl of Erebos was originally a primal ground that existed beneath Heimdall Cathedral. if we suppose that when it was moved to the Corral Imperial Villa, part of it was left behind. I see. St. Estrella is situated close to the cathedral, now that you mention it. So this has been under the school for 900 years now? Incredible. Also, fucking love this song. There must be some specific reason why a portal leading here showed up in the actual school building all of a sudden, though. Even if we find the cause, I'm honestly not sure we're up to handling it by ourselves. But we've got to do something for Micah and for the school. We might not be able to save our instructor or Milliam. We were last in the grow. But we've grown both as a team and as individuals since then. This is as good as a time as any to show just how much. Yes, I once attended St. Estrella, so that's all the more reason I want to protect it. Let us put an end to whatever is turning these girls' Halcyon school days, what does that mean, into a walking nightmare. I do not know that word. I will support you in every way I am able. But please stay alert, everyone. There's no telling what may be waiting up ahead. Do I actually have to do a whole thing here? Also, character notes. Forgot. This shit is actually important. It adds character notes. Hell yeah. Rest, please. I don't know why I'm resting. I don't really need to. But what I do need to do is save. Yeah, we can save over that. And what do we have for time? 31 minutes. Well, I said it would be one episode. This would be two. This one daydream is going to be two. That's fun. But I will see you all in part 2 of this daydream. Take care till then, guys, and bye-bye for now.